And they told me in no uncertain pretend terms that they're not coming out here until we pretend like we're surprised to hear that news.
Wait, they pretend said that?
They pretend said that, and they said, you got to get Rob to pretend like he cares about firing up the crowd. So I said, Robbie, I'm kidding. What I need you to do is get these people to a fever pitch so we can get these boys out on that stage. Unless you don't want them to come out. Are you good? We're no? Okay, no?
I don't know. Do you want Jensen and Jared to come out?
Not feeling it.
I don't know.
We'll try again. Would you like to see Jared and Jensen? The jump, everybody landed on a different beat. That was cool. But, Robbie, I thought we talked about you not...
That's a long run.
We had a conversation about you. You know, Papa Smurf don't jog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought we talked about maybe you not doing laps.
These people really, they got into me.
It's Texas.
I had to do it.
We almost lost Robbie to Houston. I don't know how you did it. Let's make this official. Houston, Texas. Mr. Jensen Panel and Jared Panel.
Hey, y'all. Y'all are all very dark right now. Thanks for giving us an excuse to come back to Texas.
Not that we need one.
Anytime!
It is very dark, but can I have a show of hands of who's a first timer? I don't see anything. Welcome, guys. Welcome to our crazy, cool, dysfunctional, loving, supportive family. You're both very excited to be here.
You're sitting very close to me.
Feel the love. It's Texas.
The Agree to disagree.
How did y'all like Thursday's episode? So since we've seen a lot of y'all, and we're the first time to see y'all in the first place, y'all went and did something that really affected our lives. Y'all convinced enough of your friends to watch, and we got picked up for 13. So. Thank you.
And for those of you playing the y'all drinking game out there, that's 14, I think.
Are y'all playing that, y'all guys?
What happens when we say y'all guys? It's too many things. It's either you all, y'all, or you guys. It's not you all guys.
But yeah, I'm not gonna memorize a whole nother statement. A whole nother. There are a lot of texts that they're like, I understand. When Genevieve and I started dating, she's pregnant. We started dating season 4. Season 4 ended. We decided a road trip to Texas. I wanted to visit the family, so I grew up here, yeah. And we took I-45, I guess, 15, 40, 60, 80, 45, through the Red Rocks and through like Albuquerque. And we made it to Amarillo. And I had always seen any Amarilloians? Amarilloites? Amarillo Syrians?
And Amarilloans.
Armadilloans? So we made it to Amarillo, and yours truly was going a bit fast. So I get pulled over. Like any reasonable human being, I pull off to the side of the road, so the police officer's not in danger, and he walks up to Jen's side of the car. I'm driving, we pull off the highway, and I roll down the window, and he comes over. So Jen's sitting in the passenger seat, and I'm driving. We're parked, big old sheriff's cap, cowboy hat, and he starts talking to me. You know, I'll pull you over. You got California plates, where you guys headed? What do y'all know here? How long you intend to stay here for? Were you carrying $10,000 in monetary? You know, he's asking questions that you get asked at like customs and stuff like that. And the entire time, like if Jensen is me and I'm Genevieve and the police officer's here, Jen is doing this. And I'm like, I'm so frustrated, I can't say anything, but I'm like, why is my wife being an asshole? Finally, he's like, the police officer is like, all right, well, step back to my cruiser with your license and insurance or registration. And I was like, yes sir, yes sir. And so he walks away, and I'm like, Jen, what are you doing? And she's like, I don't understand a word he said. She thought we were on Punked or something. I swear to God, she's like, is this kid a kid? Like, he wasn't serious, right? Like, who? Like, that didn't really just happen. Is he a real officer? I was like, yes! I understood every word he said, and she was like, oh, this must be a joke. Yeah. That having been said, I love being back here with y'all guys.
I didn't understand a word you just said.
True story. All right, before we just jibber about getting pulled over for breaking the law, let's go ahead and start talking to some of y'all who've been waiting.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is...
What's your name?
Oh, Sharika.
I'm Jared. That's Jensen.
Oh, awesome.
Hi, Sharika. Sorry for this one.
Good?
12 years.
No, 12 years old. We're behaving like we're 12 years old. Hi, Sharika.
Hi. Okay, so my question is, if y'all had a choice besides your primary location of filming anywhere in the world, where would you choose to film an episode of Supernatural?
Texas!
Texas! Wow.
But what if I was your mom?
Wow, Mom.
12 years.
I would love to film in the place I love most.
Australia!
Austin, Texas. Idaho. All the parents out there, I'm sorry. My wife, we got married in Idaho.
I know.
Idaho is nice. Senior Eccles?
Well,
That's not a place.
you said just an episode, right?
Yeah, any special episode, anywhere in the world.
I didn't hear that part.
You're talking too much. Oh no, he wasn't.
There's dirt in my eye. I thought we were brothers, man.
Actually, we're not. Be nice? Have you met me?
No, she hasn't.
We got a similar question recently about this, and I said like the Grand Canyon area because that's something that you can't fake in Vancouver or really anywhere else. So I think that there is, if we got an opportunity to shoot the show in a different location, I'd love to highlight some of the amazing places that are in our country. Texas being one of those things.
Thank you for your question. More words? More than words. That's extreme, man. You're all week. Try the deal. How are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Like a two-part question for both of you. My question is...
That's like 4 questions. 2-part question for both of you.
I don't know, I have faith in you guys. So I'm going to say if Supernatural was able to go on for 30 years, just saying, 30 years, would you all be willing to stay for 30 years? Or have you all experienced your own Supernatural so far where you're like, I need to get away from Supernatural?
30 years?
Hey, y'all been arrested and been around for how long? General Hospital? So I have faith in you guys.
They have different casts. the cast is different.
You were using
You all
some.
have the best show.
You were using some like reverse psychology sorcery on us. Like, don't let me down. You guys can do it. I have faith.
What is the question?
Would you go on for 30 years?
Would you go
till
on
you
for
had
30 years, or have you experienced?
He's
your
gonna be
own-
80 in 30
No.
years. Late 70s. There's anything wrong with that?
Would you go on for 30 years, or have you experienced your own supernatural where you just ready to get away from it?
So basically you're saying when is enough enough?
No, she's saying will you go on for 30 years? It's only been 11 and a half, and
18 and over feels.
hey, take it easy. I think 30 years is, does anybody in here want us to go 30 years? Okay, here's the caveat.
I love that there's somebody out there right now who's sitting next to someone who's here maybe for their child or something. Has support, and they're like, please God, no. Please no. Why has it gone this long? It's just sucking the life out of my children and my wallet, and
Someone out there came with a friend and they're like, who are these guys? They're nuts. 30 years, that would put us 18 years from now. That's a long, did you say old? For Chuck's sake. I would consider it under the caveat that we would do very... Bring back Ruby? No, who's going to take care of our kids?
They'll be 18.
They will be 18. Oh my God. Enough out of you.
yeah, who will take care of your kids? The college faculty.
Their employer. I would, in all honesty, whatever life brings us, I would love to do either a movie of sorts or a like 4 to 6 episode storyline of sorts for a long, long time. The 22 months, or 23 episodes is a lot. 9 months being with the kids, and my boy's gonna be in kindergarten next year. Yeah, so that's difficult, but if it could be like, hey guys, we need you for 2 or 3 months, and we'll do shortened seasons like Stranger Things, or or True Detective, or something, where like we're delving into a storyline. We need you for 2 months, 3 months to do a 90-minute movie or a couple episodes. It's the Gilmore Girls thing. You ever heard of it?
Nope.
It came on right after Days of Our Lives. Oh, come on. DOOL?
Duel.
Duel? This is really work for Gilmore Girls. As long as you guys keep watching, I hope we can keep bringing y'all guys some entertainment.
Let's just say that as of right now, we don't have a magic number. We still love doing what we do, and as long as there's people like you out there giving us a reason to do it, who knows?
What was the second part?
I don't know. What was the second part?
Have any one of you experienced real supernatural?
Oh, anybody experience real supernatural?
No, have any of you two, not any
Have
of
us? The collective we?
Period.
Don't collect me in your weed. Spot on. I'm not waiting with anybody. I'm right here, just me. I had a very, and I don't want to use the term non-believer because my mind and my eyes and my heart and soul are open to everything. But I did have a very, as somebody who usually can explain it away, like, our electricity is messed up, or oh, the door needs WD-40 or something, or our air conditioning doesn't work properly. I had a very unique, disconcerting experience at the Driscoll Hotel in Austin. And something was strange.
Just 2 days ago, was it 2 when we were in Riverview?
What do you mean?
I don't want to take it, trust me. We filmed in this, it used to be, well, there's still parts of it that are being used, but it's a mental rehabilitation institute, and was used back in the day for like psych wards. And there was some
experimental lobotomy, like literally they would do
lobotomies,
electroshock
therapy, and yeah, it was some crazy things. Things that horror movies are made out of. And parts of the facility, it's a huge, expansive facility of like acreage, and multiple buildings and structures. There's one.
And a lot of it's abandoned due to asbestos.
Yeah. So a lot of the buildings are actually empty and abandoned. Because of asbestos. And so of course that's the ones we film in. And they, just the other day we were there, we were shooting, we were filming, and we were all about to roll sound and start the scene. And literally right next to us, the light fixture that's probably been hanging there for 50 years, just falls from the ceiling and crash right on the floor. But
no one's touching it.
Yeah, nobody's working on it, no nothing. Just boom, crash, bang. Everybody kind of jumps and looks over, sees it. It's like, locations, clean up glass. Here we go, lock it up, and rolls. Didn't bat an eye. We're like, yeah, because that kind of stuff happens there all the time. When we got a tour of the 4th floor, which is the floor you're not supposed to go to.
Let's clarify. By got a tour, he means snuck in there when we weren't supposed to.
No, that's not true. Just stop air quoting everything you said. You don't need to do that.
I was just talking to them.
Stop talking to anybody.
They wanted to know.
No, they don't need to know this way. Just speak.
Fine.
Oh my God.
We didn't sneak up there. We convinced the liaison of the property to give us a tour.
After having tried to sneak up there and finding the door locked.
That's true. So we convinced the liaison to take us to the 4th floor. She's not happy about it. She doesn't want to do it, but she's like, all right, you guys have asked me for a couple years now. All right, let's go. So it's at night. She unlocks the door. We go up these stairs. We started walking. It's all dark. There's no lights up there because the electricity's been shut off there. So we have to supply our own electricity. And they, of course, we're not shooting up there, so there's literally no lights on. So we have flashlights.
So we stole Sam and Dean's flashlights.
We did. And
or borrowed them, as Jensen will word it.
I wouldn't use air quotes to say that, though. Somebody just give him a t-shirt that just says air quotes on it, so that he doesn't have to do it all the time, and then that'll...
Point?
Yeah, boom. So we start walking, and there's this stairwell, and the lady just goes, that's the stairwell I got pushed down. And we're like, who pushed you? She's like, I don't know, I was up here by myself. We're like, sweet! So then...
And she's walking through also going like, oh, this is the door that'll open and shut a lot. You're like,
yeah.
You're like,
this was the file room where most of the files have been rearranged and no one's been here.
And there was a room with just a bathtub. There was
that's what I was getting to. So
yeah.
we opened this one door, and it's a room maybe half the size of the stage, and it's tiled, like subway tiled, floor, walls, and ceiling. And there is just a drain in the center of the room and a bathtub over the drain, just by itself, like a claw foot. And she's like, and this is the room I won't go into. I'm like, what? What happened in here? She's like, this is where they did a lot of the electroshock therapy.
And they won't touch it. It's like a.
And she literally, it was like a threshold. She's like, I won't. So what do? I'm like, sweet. I run in, I jump in the bathtub, and I lay down. I'm like,
Take a picture.
no respect.
No
Just
respect.
Zero respect. That's the problem with being Dean Winchester for this long, is I now have this false sense of security around places and things that I should probably be fearful of.
He walks in, he's like, if there's a ghost in here, they've seen the show. They don't have to mess with me. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm really nervous right now, but
That's all right. What's your name?
Julia,
Where are you from?
Houston.
From Houston.
My friends and I have been having this huge debate, so this is going to seem like a really random question.
Grape grammar.
Over like superiority of grapes, and we were debating whether red grapes or green grapes were better. And what your input on
Seeded or seedless?
it. It doesn't matter.
Frozen or room temp?
Oh, Jesus.
If there's somebody out there who hasn't frozen grapes yet, you are missing out. Don't talk to me. Don't.
I used to be a green grape guy, and I have grown into a red grape guy. No seeds. Seedless.
This sounds kind of childish, like cut the crust off my bread, but I hate grapes with seeds in them. Unless they're wine grapes. I'm a frozen green grape guy. FGGG. Good.
What are you?
Oh, I'm green grape.
Atta girl. Air 5. Thanks, Julia. Thanks for the question. Awesome. Frozen grapes.
Hey guys, how are y'all?
How are y'all guys?
I'm wonderful.
So frozen grapes. Seedless?
Yeah, you don't want to freeze the seed, it'll chip your tooth.
And a frozen grape won't chip your tooth?
They don't
It's frozen.
They don't freeze.
Then they're not frozen.
They're like dipper dots or something.
You put them either it's as hard as a rock because it's frozen, or it's a grape.
You put them in the freezer, but they don't freeze like a rock. They freeze like a slushie.
Like a slushie or like a slushie? All right.
Hey, my question is, if Sam and Dean came with a warning label, what would it say?
That's the best I've ever seen you look.
So my point was, before I apparently did a voice, is that
That's it.
Here's the story. Before Supernatural happened, a friend of mine, a girl named Angela Johnson, actually, who's an awesome comedian. She was friends of a friend, and I just bought a new house, and I was kind of having to get together, and she came over, and I had a stack of scripts next to my bed, and she was like, oh my God, are those all the auditions that you had? There's probably 30 or 40 scripts, like a decent stack. And I was like, follow me. And I walked down, this is before Supernatural, so this is just like season 4 or 5 of Gilmore Girls. And I walked her down to my garage, and I showed her literally 8-foot tall stacks of file boxes, probably 6 or 7 of them, and I was like, those are all the auditions that I've had.
Wow.
You know, I've booked a couple roles. I've not booked hundreds of
His failure rate is through the roof.
through the roof. But
Literally stacked through the roof.
literally could have been if I had a ladder. But my point is that through all of that negativity, through all of that rejection, I remembered that I loved storytelling and I loved trying to understand the human problem and relationships and exploring loyalty, exploring stories, and exploring people. And the human condition, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. So remember why you do it. Because if you do it to be famous, or if you do it to get money, or if you do it to get notoriety, then you'll never be satiated. So just remember that you do it because you love storytelling, because you love character study, because you love performance, because you love empathizing with people that are in a situation that you'll never be in. You know, in this case, fictional characters, possibly non-fiction characters. So just keep your eyes on why you're doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, what's your favorite or funniest moment, or moment you've been most proud of your kids? This is for both of you.
The funniest moment with the kids?
Or a moment that you've been most proud of and like, I'm glad to come here.
This is, there's so many, you can't really, it's really difficult to put your head, like, it's difficult to identify one for all the other parents out there. She's asking what's like one of the coolest or funniest moments with being a dad or having kids. And this was funny to me, not funny, I was really proud of this, and it happened last week. Tom, my almost 5-year-old, he has been having like allergies, and he hasn't really been sleeping well, he's been coughing and waking up really grumpy because he hasn't had sleep. And apparently he went to school or preschool. I did the thing. He went to his preschool and was having a really rough day, and I guess his teacher pulled him aside and was like, Tom, you know, you need to be nice, you need to behave. And he did. And that might sound weird, but like as an adult, as a 35-year-old male, I have a difficult time turning my day around sometimes. So to think of an almost 5-year-old being able to go like, okay, you're right, I know I'm grumpy, I'm gonna behave, made me really proud. It showed that he had, to me it showed that he had some control over his faculties and some understanding of his mindset to go like, okay, I know I'm tired, but I shouldn't be mean. And so that made me really proud. My 3-year-old's a turd. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm still waiting for a proud moment. It's just been all down. I'm kidding. I will. There's again for those who are parents. It's every day is a proud moment. There are moments between moments that truly kind of it's just a constant wow factor for me. And scary too. You know, it's tough being away. In fact, just the other day, here's I'll brag on both our kids real quick. The other day, JJ was over at Jared and Jen's house, and she was playing with the boys, and they were running around. We were in Vancouver working, and so Jen and Daniil were talking, and the kids were running around, and they ran into one of the rooms and shut the door because they were playing hide and go seek from Shep. So Shep was the one counting, and they were running to try to hide. So Tom and JJ ran off into this room, and Daniil heard JJ scream and start crying, and they went to open the door, and I guess what had happened was when she ran in, Tom ran in behind her, and Tom grabbed a big heavy wooden door and
she'd
slammed it.
She'd gone to the hinge part of the door.
And her finger was in the hinge part of the door. And she's okay. There's just to get that out there quick, she's fine. But it hurt her very, you know, she was really hurt. I mean, her finger's still swollen and red. And of course she was like, you know, in a lot of pain, and she was crying, because that's what kids do. And Tom started crying. Because he felt so bad that had happened to his friend. And he was apologizing and apologizing. And through the tears, he was apologizing. And through the tears, JJ was saying, "It's okay, Tom, I forgive you." So, you know, there are moments that I'm proud of that don't involve tears or pain, but that one just happened this week, so that was fresh on my memory. But yeah, it is daily that my cup runneth over. Thanks.
Thank you. Through tears, Tom was crying, and JJ was like, "Why are you crying? My finger's the one in the door."
Hi, how are y'all doing? I want to tell you I really appreciate how much work and effort you put into these characters. They really inspire me every day, and I really love how you brought them so much into our lives. It's just awesome.
Well, thank you for giving us the opportunity to do that.
Wouldn't be here without y'all guys.
You know, I can see you right there.
Sorry.
Are you ready?
That question gets asked to us all day, every day. And it's our first AD who runs the set, who's just standing there with the walkie going. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, you know what? Just lock it up, roll sound, they'll figure it out. Sorry, we're ready now.
Never ready, but let's see how it goes.
You're about to make my teacher come out and say, "What are we supposed to be doing?"
See? Our first AD's favorite 2 words, work break.
Hey guys, work break, work break.
Okay, I wanted to ask a question about the recent episode, but since everybody keeps yelling spoiler alerts, I'll go with something less spoilery. Yesterday in Mark's panel, he said that his go-to...
Who's Mark?
He said his go-to hunting buddy, Crowley's go-to hunting buddy would be Dean. And I'm wondering how Dean would feel about that.
Going hunting with Crowley? Reminds me of a Dick Cheney story.
Oh my God, yes.
About like that. Some youngins in here going, who? I don't know.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys are so handsome in person.
Don't stop there.
And you also smell really good.
Carry on. I like this question. Round of applause, guys.
This is my first one, so I'm not sure if it's been asked before, but my question is, if the SPN cast will replace the Avengers, who will play which role? Like the whole SPN cast replacing Avengers?
What's the Scarlett Johansson role? And Misha would be somebody that gets beat up really early. Hawkeye.
Jared.
What's the name? Iron Man's assistant. Pepper. He was sort of a pig. Yes. Yeah, Castiel would be Pepper. And,
Pellegrino.
I don't know.
Pellegrino would be great. Yeah. Pellegrino would be good.
So what's left? We still got Captain America?
That's you.
I'll take that one. Yeah, we got Hulk, Iron Man.
I took Thor. Hush.
Hawkeye.
Who would be Hulk?
Hulk Shepard. I mean, he's basically.
You know what? I would actually. Is Hulk in his real life? Isn't he smart?
Yeah.
I would say Chow for Hulk. Because he's smart, he's kind, he's unassuming, but then he hulks out. Shit goes down. Yeah, I like that.
Who would you put in what role? Real quick. Sam
Sam.
would be.
Oh my God.
You like Thor?
Don't mess this up.
I do like Thor.
Okay, Dean would be.
Captain America.
Crowley would be.
Dead. Loki.
Yeah.
Okay. Loki would be Misha.
Richard.
Richard Spade. Oh. The trickster. What about Iron Man?
That's actually really hard. I did have a discussion with my roommate. They said Sebastian, the guy that plays Sebastian.
Balthazar.
Sebastian is Supernatural.
Balthazar.
Sebastian is his brother. It's okay. We're working through this together. This is good. This is good.
Supernatural. I'm still with Purgatory Dean, so.
Hey, you know what? I smell a meta episode, season 13. Wow. Thank you so much. There was something growing in your backpack. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I have a tail. Okay, what is your name?
My name's Emma.
What is your name?
Emma.
Emma, where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
Love the shirt, love the hat. Thanks for spreading the love and the message. All right, Emma, you are the last question. You see all those people out there? They want you to have the most amazing question.
Mr. Jensen Ackles, I'm preparing for a very special last question.
Brought to you by the soothing sounds. Hi. You're being serenaded.
My God, no.
Let me tell you something, if the audition process had gone differently, this could be Ramada Inn presents Jensen Panel.
Emma, hold that thought.
And of course, Jared ruins it by fiddling with the organ. One piano, one night only. Houston, Texas. Last question to her. Say it with Dean like you've never heard them before.
If the show had been canceled after season 2, this is what...
Supernatural in the key of C.
There you go. Lucky lady.
I hope that answered your question. We have no more time.
Your phone appears to be dying.
Oh, thank God, it's Backpack Man.
It's Pac-Man.
She just goes, I'm never forgetting this. All right. Emma, to the soothing sounds of Jensen Ackles on the keys. That was not soothing. That wasn't soothing. What is your last and final question? Oh my God, that's not a question. That's a statement.
She's talking to Rob.
My question is, after everything you've done for the Always Keep Fighting campaign and everything, what's your thing?
What's my goal? I think my goal for the Always Keep Fighting campaign, for those of you, is to still see our wonderful, beautiful, talented, smart youth like yourself spreading the love and spreading the message and keeping going long after we've all left this world.
This has been, I mean, for my part, one of the best panels ever. For starters, the last question theme song, 11 minutes long, yes, but fantastic transformation, Mr. Ackles. Well played. And Mr. Panel. The one question you left on the table, and I guess we'll save it for another time. Who did play Sebastian Roche? I can't figure it out. We may never know. We may never know. Houston, Texas, Jensen Ackles, and Jared Panel.
Just another arm to the rescue.
okay. It was like, What a panel, Robbie.
Man.
I mean, this is one of the ones we'll be talking about.
Yeah. The people will say, remember Houston? 2017?
We'll say, yeah, we do.
Where were you?
Where were you when Jensen turned the theme song into a love ballad?
First of all,
I know where I was.
that perfect specimen of a human being also plays the piano. That's something I never did. He's got a voice like an angel.
Voice like an angel.
He can play guitar.
Like enough ear canals to die for.
I mean, it's been scientifically proven he's got the best ear canals on the planet.
A doctor said that.
And then he said, oh, what's the piano do?
He turned into Gil?
He turned the piano into Gil. Taking a show.
Oh, because he set the piano to Gil. I see.
He set the piano
with the Gil sound.
I should have said that.
Billy boop bop, billy boop bop. Uh-oh. Billy boop boop, billy beep bop, billy bop down. Hey, y'all. Houston, Texas. Congratulations, you survived. It was awesome. And now you got photographs, and now you got autographs, you got another panel. I know